Hey everybody, it's Greg from Park Journey here. Hope you're all doing all right. As you can see, I am here at Universal Studios Hollywood, which means only one thing or two things or three things. We're here for a Super Nintendo World update, Halloween Horror Nights update. We're going to take a look at Horror Nights merchandise at the houses. We'll take a look at Toothsome out in CityWalk, and basically anything else that we can take a look at today. I'm here basically just stopping in for a little bit. My son, who's moving to Canada at the end of this week, he has requested butterbeer before he leaves, so I'll be getting him some butterbeer to take home so he can have one last butterbeer before he's in Canada for the foreseeable future. But yeah, we're gonna hit the road on Friday. We got lots of stuff going on, so we'll get into more of that later on in this week. So we're gonna get right into the update. Before I do, make sure you click below to subscribe to our channel. As always, it is greatly appreciated. All right, so out here. Outside Curious George, there's Halloween. I'll kind of walk down and see if we can see a little bit more of the facade. And Scarecrow. Looks like they're adding a lot more stuff to the outside there. Probably some scarecrows and some crows and all kinds of stuff. But again, I'll walk around to the other side here and see what we can see. You can see, however, they've blocked off. They've covered up a lot of the stuff over on this side here. So we'll see if we can actually get over to the other side there to check it out. But yeah, coming along, a couple more weeks. So there is the facade for Scarecrow. That looks pretty amazing. You can see a lot more stuff added. The truck has been there for a while. Starting to put up some lighting regs. You can see here. Can't wait to see what this looks like all lit up for Halloween Horror Nights. John Murdy had mentioned on Twitter the other day that they're going to start adding some more crows and stuff too. But yeah, you can see work is fast and furious, going pretty fast there. Looking forward to it. And then over here on the other side here at Halloween, see if we can zoom in a little bit more there. Again, not flat facades at all this year. Very, very detailed, very themed facades there. So can't wait to see the front side of that at opening night of Halloween Horror Nights. All right, everybody, here it is, our first Scare Zone slideshow slaughterhouse. Take a look at some of the stuff going on here. Got some figures. Got the fire pit or the fire stuff here. And then kind of scroll over here. Looks like we got a kind of fortune teller here. We'll walk around to the other side. More slaughterhouse stuff. More figures here. As we move around. Kind of keep walking through here, see if there's anything else.
Eat ice cream out of a cone, you're very brave.
There's the bearded lady. One-eyed monster.
King Julian's here. Bonjour, King Julian. I don't know if they're French enough. I'm saying bonjour. Are you from France?
Lady, so I'm guessing there are probably the actual characters in here.
Hello.
We'll see.
Hello. There you go. That's how you say it. You say, I like to move it. That's his language. I like to move it. I like to
I love these guys.
move it. He likes to move it. That's
That kid over there was dancing. Maybe he's from.
I feel like I should be doing Dance Revolution when she did that.
Where are you from?
Alright, so it doesn't look like anything else over here yet. Kind of cut across this group here and take a look at Dia de los Muertos. What's going on? We've got our hearse here. That is so cool. Got some of our props up. This was a really cool area last year. I thought nice place to come and get some drinks and some tacos and chill. Much better use of this area than just a queue line for the maze over here. So they're starting to put decorations up on the booths, the food booth, the refreshments booth. Then we've got our bar here. And then we'll have our stage over here on the far right. And then as we move around, I'll have to look back on pictures and video from last year. I'm not sure if this looks maybe new, but I'll have to look back and see. But here is the Legend of La Llorona, which I'm guessing probably new since the maze over here, house over here is La Llorona. So let's look over at the Hollywood Hotel. See if we can see anything. I doubt it very much, but we'll take a look anyway. Yep, Hudson Gate. Nope, nothing yet as far as what's there. Definitely looking forward to seeing what they do with the inside of Walking Dead as it gets converted to something new. We'll head over to La Llorona. Wow, facade looks pretty amazing. So here we have not just the facade, but it looks like there's a room right here as we go in La Llorona. Lots of detail here on the queue. Got plans and a well. There are no flat facades at Halloween Horror Nights 2022. So interesting. The exit for this maze is usually on the far right side, but it almost looks like this might, I don't know, might kind of circle back. That'll be interesting to see. I'm not sure. I know that there are some tours set up for these mazes next week. We will not be here. I'll be out of state. We'll be in Ohio next week, so I'm not sure, but we'll take a look at those tours when they have them and see if that is just somewhere, a room for people to come in and out, or that possibly could be the exit. That would be something new and something different. But we'll head around to the side and see if we can see an exit. Pueblo del Terror. See what we've got over here. We've got some booths set up. Maybe some screens like they had for the Universal Monsters. They have some stuff there, maybe some projections there. Tobacco card. And then as we move around,
they have like a little market right here.
we've definitely got more. Probably some displays here. History of Del Cerro y Muerte.
Ah, very good. Okay.
And then we've got more Dia de los Muertos fun. As we move up. So this is usually where the exit of the maze or house, excuse me. It's gonna take a minute. So yeah, it looks like the exit is there. So I wonder what that other spot at the front is there. Then we've got more Dia de los Muertos. Some awesome, cool stuff here. Nice, cool fan. More history of Del Cerro y Muerte, excuse me. So I'm assuming some of these characters we might actually end up seeing, which would be rather cool. Look at the other side here, more displays, more posters. More skeletons. I love that they're kind of expanding this theme, not only to the plaza for Dia de los Muertos, but through the maze and Scare Zone's house. Still doing it, and the Scare Zone here. So definitely looking forward to seeing what this all looks like for Halloween Horror Nights. Kind of a haunted forest little thing here by animal actors. As you go in there, I'll go into the plaza there to look and see what's in there. But yeah, that's kind of something new and different. Maybe just a display or something. Not really anything that's been announced or anything, unless it's just kind of an extension of the Scare Zone there. But it looks really cool. Beware the Haunted Forest. Yeah, it looks familiar. From American Wolf in London, which is my second favorite Halloween movie, after or scary movie, horror movie, after the original Halloween. So I'm kind of glad to see that back. That's a great prop. Hopefully they'll have some cool sound effects for it too. Definitely fits the Haunted Forest theme. Oops. And then we've got a Knight of the Round Table, maybe. I wonder if he's dead yet. He's not dead yet. 2 points if you get the reference. It looks like we've got some Nope stuff here with the studio tour. Ornaments. And over here we've got our Halloween Horror Nights merchandise. So we've got our ornaments, we've got shirts, Blumhouse shirt, Michael Myers shirt, the Universal Monster stuff that they usually have out. We'll check some of the other stores too to see what they got. They got little purses. I wonder if these purses would are Knott's approved size. And then we've got the Frankenstein, which not new there. Ride of Frankenstein, which is not new. So the only two things that are new right now in here are the Halloween Michael Myers and the Blumhouse. So we'll check some of the other stores to see if there is anything else. And we got our ornaments, Universal Monsters and Michael Myers. So here we have our Universal Monsters maze. I don't know if the lighting, if you can really see too much of the facade at the moment. It's pretty covered up, but it looks to be pretty much done. I know that they were adding a few more props and everything. Looks like there's a screen down there as well, rear projection screen while you're in the queue. And then obviously I'm sure the queue line you can see will probably just be back where it usually is, all the way back there. And as we tilt up here, soundstage right there will be for the weekend, which is, actually I'm sorry, no, back there on the backside of Transformers. And then we've got Killer Clowns there, all the way there in the back. So over next to Panda, they are building a new food place for Halloween Horror Nights. This is where the Texas Chainsaw themed eatery was last year. So it could be, you know, Universal Monsters theme, Killer Clowns theme, the Weekend theme. I don't know, does the Weekend have any songs about food? See, pull a Weird Al once in a while and sing about food. I don't know. I know the songs, I don't know the lyrics. Let me know in the comments. Alright, so from here, first thing you can see is Killer Clowns. I'm not doing the tram today or a studio tour today. But you can see the Killer Clowns entrance over there. And as we scroll to the left, we start to see Super Nintendo World. If you look at the warp pipe right there, I don't know if you can really see it. It looks, I'm sure it's green under there, but it's got some kind of covering on it. It looks kind of a turquoise blue. I don't know if you can really tell the color on the video, but I'm sure it's green. Warp pipes are green. And then as we move around to Super Nintendo World here, I know that they've been doing some animations on the Piranha Plants and other things. I don't see anything going on right now, but I'll float back before I upload the video and see if there is. There might be. I just might not be seeing it right now. Sometimes you need a second look at these things in order to see what's really going on. But we'll also head down to the lower lot and get a closer look. You can see they are also starting to paint the downstage right there, which is great, instead of just leaving it, you know, gray. So hopefully they'll get some additional theming on that. And then obviously you've got the wall there. We'll see when we get down there if they've done anything with that so far. So we'll just continue to look around and head down to the lower lot. So you can see, in addition to the warp pipe, you now have some blocks right there. Again, you can probably see a little bit. It looks like it's a turquoise color right now, but yeah, I'm sure that's just like covering it up. We'll double check when we get down there. But yeah, it'll be green. You know, the warp pipes are green, right? And so let's just take a zoom in look here at Super Nintendo World. Don't see any animations going on, but you can see it is looking rather amazing. Early 2023. Once Halloween Horror Nights ends, it's gonna be real quick. Hopefully we'll get some soft opens early next year. And I'm hoping that the single rider is back on Jurassic World because it is quite warm and I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, looking great. Super Nintendo World as we're moving down the Starway. We'll just continue to get closer in at our look at it. Here we've got the entrance. We're starting to see the entrance area with the warp pipe and the blocks. And then as we scroll over, Bowser's Castle. Got our thwomps and our piranha plants and our I forget what the cactus guys' names are. My son would totally know. But anyway, they're there. Got our trees and our flag. So yeah, it's looking mighty impressive. Here we are at the front of Super Nintendo World. So you can see here they are definitely working hard on the front part and the facade. They are painting the building over here, Nintendo Blue. And then behind this wall you can see the warp pipe and the block. Let me see if I can kind of sneak over here a little bit, kind of get a look in here. So there we have our blocks, and that warp pipe is basically right in the middle there. Probably get some good looks at Halloween Horror Nights actually. This side, let's see if you can see anything over here. I doubt it. The wall's a little large. Yeah, you can see the blocks there. That seems to be about it. So the warp pipe is there, blocks are there. Nice getting some work done on the buildings here. And then hopefully this will be next. Also got new Super Nintendo World stuff down here on the lower lot. Oh look, parks can limit merchandise, so people don't just go flip them on eBay. Imagine that. It's like pretty much the same stuff. Ooh, look at that pillow. Cool pillow. You get super strength if you get that pillow. Now trucker hats, boo. Keychains, backpacks. Boo. Velcro back. Some shirts, some posters, boxers, magnets. I don't see any. I was going to get my son a coffee mug to take his butterbeer home in, but I don't see any. I'll have to maybe look upstairs. Alright, I'm going to go try and see if Jurassic World is doing single rider and take a ride on that. Ooh, that's a cool backpack there. It's a cool hat too. Snapback. It's still a cool hat. I might consider that one. So here in CityWalk, look at Toothsome. Lots of work going on. You can see screaming around all of the smokestacks. Lots of work going on. I'm sure there's lots of work going on inside. Go ahead and zoom in there and see what we can see. Yeah, it doesn't look like too much. The lighting's not perfect either, but it's definitely coming along. It definitely will not be ready before Halloween Horror Nights, but it is definitely coming along. We'll go ahead and take a walk around to the side as well. They're doing something out here for the Nintendo Switch road trip. Not sure exactly what this is. I'll have to look on this CityWalk calendar and see what this actually is. Probably some kind of video game tournament or something. Universal Studios Hollywood. Oh, that's in Super Nintendo World. Obviously, promoting Super Nintendo World. But yeah, I don't know. Look and see what they're doing. And then finally, here's a look at the bottom side of Toothsome. Can't really see too much than we saw earlier. But yeah, there you go. Everybody's going to wrap it up for our Universal Studios Hollywood update. Hope you all enjoyed. Lots of stuff going on at the park, as you saw. Super Nintendo World Horror Nights is going to be absolutely phenomenal this year. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, do it. We got our Forget Fear passes the other day. We will be using them. I have a feeling this is going to be one of the best years for Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood. You can definitely see the budget increases this year. Also got a Jaws mug. My son, who's moving to Canada, we leave here on Friday. He's moving to Canada. He wanted a butterbeer. They don't do to-go cups, so I had to improvise and get a Jaws cup. But hey, I got a new coffee cup. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon.